Hello, Gemini. Welcome to 1111 Tarot. This is your happy Valentine. Won't you be mine reading? Let's skedaddle over here. This is the 1111 Wheel of Life board. And if you're interested in this is what I do my spread on. We are accepting orders. So we have the first batch coming out between now and March 1st. And there's a handful left. So if you're interested, the information is down below. As well as I've uploaded a pick a ring, who will I marry video. So go ahead, check that out if you're single and interested. So, gems, I got this deck from Amazon, sent to me by an anonymous person, gifting it to us. And it's very unusual. First of all, thank you to whoever that was. But it isn't complete. There's an odd set of number. I think there's 49 in this deck, or maybe there's 50, maybe. But there's duplicates in it that are printed different graphics, but same cards. There's missing cards. It's just very strange. So I was like, what do I do with this deck? And I decided to use it as our mystery deck in our Valentine read. So we're going to get 4 cards for at the end of the reading, just for you, from my gems. And we'll put them right over here by the rings. And we'll come back to those at the end of the reading. All right, my lovelies, let's start off with the Whispers of Love. Go ahead, cut the deck. I pre-shuffled, pre-smudged, and I premeditated on all the decks before I use them for you. All right, Great Spirit. What do we have, gems? A 13. And it says, miracles and blessings, everything has its gift. Now, somebody else got this in this series of readings. I cannot remember who. It was a while ago. But look at the gifts that are flowing down here from these pods. And there's different gifts in each one. Like this is a house. This one's got like a little part of a city in it. This one, I believe, I want to say this one, did it have a face? See what you guys think. To me, it kind of looks like, I'll try to hold it really still. I'm not sure. Looks like a little bit of a face. So you're reaching. There's a ship on the horizon there. And there's birds in the picture as well. So everything has its gift. Miracles and blessings. Could be Capricorn got this. Can't be 100% sure. But you can certainly check that out. Capricorn may be something that comes into the reading either way, just because that's what came to mind. Okay, my lovelies, let's go over here. That was Whispers of Love Oracle deck. We're going to switch over to the tarot, and we're going to use the Good Tarot, which I'm surprised I'm using this. I wasn't planning on it. I actually was going to use the Chakra Wisdom Tarot, but apparently I shuffled the Good Tarot, so that's what we're going to go with. Let's start here. We're going to go in the east where the sun rises in the air. It's at the beginning of the entire thing. As the sun rises to a new day, what do we have? It's all about communication and thoughts and where we are in our thoughts. And we have a page of water which is being manifested through our thoughts. So there's some communication about emotions are definitely on the waves of communication coming in. You can see lotus flowers coming up from the deep. So this is going to be some deep emotion coming forward. Now remember, everything has its gifts. So we're going to take this with what it is for now and continue on. As we move into the south, this is our earth, our south node, our earth realm. We have wishes on the table, 9 of water. So to me, I always think of like 10 of water as our wish fulfillment. It's the complete set of 10. So when I see 9 of water, it's where we've made our wish. Now look at this beautiful diamond. Like I feel like it's the hope diamond. Like there's hope here. And I think it's right around the bend that this is the fact that the 9 of water is on the table. And then you have a page of water. You technically have a cup here, so I think it's on its way in. You're about to receive some serious blessings, miracles and blessings. Yeah, here we go. We're going to move up here to our west. This is at the end of the day where the sun sets, right? Ancestors speak and they say, oh, 8 of water. Okay. You feel you've got all your blessings here, all the lessons and blessings you're going to get. And so with 8 of water, somebody's turning their back because they were short 2 cups of water, and they're heading away. But look, is this a ship that is coming in? Let's take a better look here. Almost looks like a shipwreck, doesn't it? I've never noticed that. They're shipwrecked. And it's also in this card, I feel like you're tired of waiting. You're just tired of waiting. Got your lessons, and you're waiting for the blessings, and you're like, okay, where are they? Come on, right? And gems, we're not real good. And yes, I am a gem. We're not real good at the patience thing, so that's probably what we're being asked. But we are also asked to know our worth. And let's move forward. North Node, all about our spiritual success. 2 of air, a decision has been made. Wow, the decision was for your North Node, which is your highest well-being. You felt you had to make a decision to walk away for your well-being. And it was just lacking that 1 cup to complete the set. It just wasn't complete. And that's what I'm getting here. And it's about realizing that there are gifts to be had from the experience that you went through. This is beautiful, but it's a difficult time, gems. Okay. You seem to be handling quite well. Here are your lessons and blessing cards. Let's go into this and let's see how we're doing. We're going to go over here. Where are you now? That's your card, gems. It's all about shape shifting. You're going through a substantial change. I feel that change you're going through, the shifting that you're going through, brought you this information that this was too young of an energy for you, that you needed to shift forward, and that it's possible that this wasn't going to be reciprocated, or it wasn't going to match you, something that you needed to, through your growth, your personal growth, you felt like you outgrew this. Does that resonate? I feel like that's the words being given to me, is that you outgrew this. Oh, wow. The ancestors and generations are talking about this DNA, knowing your worth, knowing when to accept the shift without this fight. Just let it flow. And look at the power that you're gaining from that. So this was destined to happen. This is something that you are aligned. This is proper. This is where you should be. Look at the blue on the table. Blue is all about love. And you have so much rich blue. And the green is about abundance. And so it came to a drier spell over here. And I feel like you were just like, I've outgrown this. I've got to move ahead. So as we look here, we have the crossing of destiny and fate, commingling the universe with great source, that sets up our reading, which is beautiful. And that's what Archangel Michael has blessed us with, this blueprint here through a vision I had. And so we're going to co-create our life here as how we build it with the 4 foundations that are left. Let's jump into the baby tarot here. Okay. Let's see what my Jim's got going on here. I always just go with the flow. I do not control the messages given to me. I just share them. So let's qualify this Page of Water. And this is in the air. So this is the 5D collective showing you that you are going through a major shift. And I don't even know if you realize how strong of a shift this is. We have I want to say it was 7 planets or large bodies all in the planet Aquarius's section. And it's affecting a lot of the signs. Now, Gemini's not as much, but if you have Aquarius in your chart, Lord help me, okay? I'm just saying, it's a tough one. And so, because you can check your natal chart and see what signs, like Cancer is being affected because the moon, the sun are both in Aquarius. And it's all right now during this time frame. Now, when we're qualifying this page of water, we're going to come over here to illumination. So we're walking away from something that is causing us a lot of, should I be doing this? Is this the right thing to do? Am I making the right decision? I feel like I need to analyze this a little bit further. I need to really, really, really think this over. I need to get everything out in the light and understand it. And you're almost at a completed cycle, but you're not there. You still have the 9. And again, you have the 9. So 99 might be a number you want to look up. In clarity, you have the 5 of, yeah, you're worried about regret sneaking up from behind later. You are. Because it's in clarity, there is already a feeling of regret. Look, there's the 3 cups. The guy is kind of like really just looking past everything. He's not noticing these 2 cups at all. Interesting. So there is remorse here in clarity. In wisdom, yeah, that's reversed. You're being forced into a new position. I think that's something you need to realize too, is this wasn't a decision that you alone just came out of thin air, even though it may feel like it was just thrust upon you. With the position of us currently, a lot of big changes in the astrological world are going to occur very quickly as we have all this activity in Aquarius, because it's going to talk about quick changes that put our freedom right out in front of us. That's like what we're protecting. So this is something that you need to understand in wisdom and accept that the universe is co-creating with you. This remorse, if you will, is going to pass. And you need to let this mental anguish go. And that's what this page of water is. It's a self-love. The universe is saying, you're a child in the universe's eyes. And you need to allow your emotions to fully grow before you're ready for whatever else is coming at you. So you're in a time of extreme growth. I feel like it's like you're going from, and I don't know why this is, I'm just going to say it, I feel like you're going from 5 years old to 9 years old. Maybe it's the 5 and the 9 here. I feel like if you were looking at it proportionately in the universe's eyes for us to understand in human terms. So there is huge growth going on. And there is growing pains with this. And with those growing pains of this, we just have to keep going. So we do have a wish on the table that the universe has heard. The universe is hearing it. Okay? Here it goes. Let's look at our qualification of our wish on the table. In love, we have the 5 of Wands. In trust, we have the Hierophant. And in growth, we have the 6 of Cups. What? Yeah, you're on the right path for love. Let's adjust that camera a little bit. Here we go, Gems. All right, Gemini. In love on the board, your 10th house, your life path. You do have this communication going back and forth. Too many energies in the mix. Somebody is not going with their intuition, and you can see it's causing a lot of strife, a lot of unnecessary information because they need to go within. Now, in trust, your commitment got tested because it's all about self-love, the higher learning, the higher commitment to what you are spiritually aligned with, right? And in growth, your 6th house, you've got a natural 66 because this is a 6th house on the board, Virgo, energy on the board. You have don't let your past hold you back. So something out of this situation isn't done because there's something coming towards you. We're going to look up at the material realm. This is going to test you emotionally. So you have an offer of commitment coming. It was a little bit of a struggle to get it, And you're being asked, don't let your past hold you back. All right. What is this commitment being offered to my gems? Because gems look like they're about ready to say sayonara, out of here. Okay, here we go. Let's look at the physical material realm. We're qualifying this beautiful Eight of Water. We're going to introspection, the Empress. Wow. In dream, King of Cups. Holy crap. In experience, Three of Pentacles. Damn, Gemini. Here's the deal. In introspection, you have grown immensely. This was a final test to make sure that you truly understood your worth. In introspect, this is you regaining your serious power, reclaiming your wand, reclaiming your true throne. This is somebody that generationally has broken the patterns in order to claim this position. It's knowing your worth. It's all four queens. Amazing. Your perspective, you have this King of Cups, which is you've learned to control your emotion. You're not just allowing everybody that smiles to be considered a friend. You are keeping your information to yourself. You are self-protecting your energy as well. And you're taking time to just relax. Now, be careful. You don't want to get a feeling of holding back too much. But also, I will tell you, you have a new energy coming towards you. You have a brand new person coming towards you. And they're going to see you as this Empress. And here's the deal. There are choices on the board to work together with this person. They're going to start off small. And they might make it work related. They might be like, hey, I have this thing. Can I get some help with? Or would you like to go have some coffee? I would like to talk over business plans. Something like that. But they want to work together with you. So that energy is incredible. And I think it comes from knowing your worth and pulling back. Beautiful job, Gems. I'm so proud of us. Okay. Just because it's not like you're hurting someone on purpose. We really honestly, we're at the point to where if it's not reciprocated and we're hurting, we have to have the ancestrals' knowledge to walk away and do what's right for us and allow our miracles and blessings to come through. Allow us to receive our blessings. And our job on this planet is to heal others and love others. And we can only do that when we do that for ourselves first. So this decision that you've done for your highest good, which is your North Node, you've chosen a decision that is for your highest good. Indeed. I guess I should have pointed up here, your highest good. Let's get some qualifications. Spiritual success. In cleansing, yep, 10 of Swords. In renewal, 5 of Swords. And in the place of purity, Knave of Cups. Right? You look at this and you're like, 10 swords in the back. Okay. It's in cleansing. So what's being cleaned is this painful cycle is being stopped. It's the end of a cycle. You can either restart the same cycle, get right back in it, say, okay, let's restart the merry-go-round and see if you fly off again. Or how about we leave the park and we go somewhere else for a little while and start a fresh, brand new beginning and start with a 1 that way. Because in renewal, if you get back on this is a card of conflict. It's a big, huge change. And it is sometimes you can see it as coming on so strong, nobody wants to play with you. Or it can be somebody just quitting because they feel like games are being had. So there is a renewal to this game kind of feeling, if you will. And I feel like somebody's going to come in with a pure, young cup of love, a young energy cup of love, and say, Well, I have a cup of love, but I see this knave here, right, with this cup of love. And then I see this page of water, and I just feel there's a lot of difference between the maturity, whether they're the same age, they're older or younger than you. There's a huge amount of difference in the energy of maturity, the maturity of the energy. Does that make sense? But they do have true love for you. They do. But I do think you're going to take a self-cup of love. I do. I think that you love them enough that you want them to be happy and carry on. But I think that you're ready for something a little bit more aligned with you. That's more fulfilling, if you will. All right, my lovelies, here we go. We've got your mystery cards, Gem, on page of water. Oh my God. There is true love coming. And maybe it is that young energy, because this is a puppy. And maybe it's puppy love, but it's 10 of Cups. Somebody's coming in to tell you they may be young, and that might be why I sense the young energy. Or maybe this is new love. Think of it that way too. This is 10 of Cups, and somebody's communicating it with this page of water. And it's another 9, because reduced 18 is 9. 1 plus 8 is 9. Look at the puppy with the paw and the leash. Loyalty is on the table. This is somebody very, very much loyal. And they're going to express that they want loyalty with you as well. This is definitely somebody that will not stray from it. Let's look at this 9 of water. And you've got a 7 of hearts, 7 of cup. Okay? Confusion going on. This is where I sense this strife. And it's on this wish. I feel like you made a wish at one time. It took a while to come in, maybe too long in your book. And now the challenge is that you may have other options on the board. And you're looking at confusion, because this offer's on the table, but there might be other offers on the table by now. Definitely confusion on what, and another way to look at this is you're confusing the universe because you're switching up the gears too much. I almost feel like you made like several wishes and they all just start coming true, and you're made to decide which one is it that you wanted. You wanted these, right? That's kind of how I feel, like you manifested something big. 8 of water, walking away. What do you got here? Now, I've never seen this card. Look at this polar bear. I feel like you went cold. Yeah, this is the 10 of swords because it's a club. So you have the 10 of swords here, and here on the 8 of water, walking away. You're like the ice king or ice queen right now because it's painful. You may have ghosted them because you just couldn't handle the pain. I feel like you were at a fight or flight position mentally. You might be used to not expressing yourself much. This is a 6 because 1 plus 5 is 6 reduced. Polar bears, I never see a bunch of polar bears together. I see them alone. So that's interesting. I feel like you are walking alone again. 2 of air, decision. Wow, 6 of cup. Look at that compass right there on the 1111 Wheel of Life, which is about the east, the south, the west, the north. The north node is where you're sitting here with this compass right here. And you're about to go through a change because of this decision you've made. This decision's going to change your path, and it is aligned with you perfectly. So you need to let go of this worry and doubt. You did make the decision that needed to happen. You are walking aligned with your path. Now, keep in mind, we don't want to become the Ice King Queen, right? We need to heal this because that's what we're cleansing out, is the pain. You may have to really deeply consider, God, look at that puppy. How are you going to say no if you don't feel you can do this? And you have to really think about it. Are you ready for this? I mean, this puppy's going to be up probably all night long for the next 6 weeks crying. Inside, outside, lots of changes in your life. Big changes. All right, my love. If I was going to title this, I would call it Puppy Love. I think it is new love. I really do, but I think you have some choices to make. We'll see how this goes. Let me know in the comments below, okay? Now, I've got something special for you, gems. Here we go. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they are woulda, shoulda, coulda, up all night, wringing their hands, wanting to figure out how to resolve this. If you are dealing with a Gemini, there is definitely feelings of regret. They are wishing that things could be different. They are not understanding that they have 2 cups behind them and could pick it up. If you are dealing with somebody that is a Libra, they have been forced into a position by the universe to really look at a new perspective. And this position is not optional. Something is changing in their life. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, there is definitely going to be some communication. I feel like there's some interference here. I feel like there are too many energies in the mix and things are confusing. If you are dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is looking for higher commitment. No doubt, because this is Taurus's card on Taurus's energy on the board. They are looking for higher commitment. If you are dealing with a Virgo, they want to come back and talk to you. Now, remember, it's Mars retrograde. You can take it or leave it. I'm just saying, they want to come back and they want to talk about fun times. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, they see you as the one, the Empress, the one. And there is no doubt about that. If you are dealing with a Leo, somebody has a giant cup of love, but they're being very quiet about it. They're controlling their emotion, but they have deep emotion for you. If you are dealing with an Aries, there's some work to be done, some things. Aries are having a difficult time right now. There's definitely needing to be some serious balancing going on. Like there's a pinnacle missing for the foundation of this relationship. So there's either too many people in the mix or you guys need to figure out something needs to come into balance. And if you are dealing with the Pisces, Gemini, this is done. It is overkill, and you can either walk away, take the lessons and the blessings and walk away, or you can sit here and linger in this, energy of realizing that it's a done deal. Now, I'm not saying it won't renew in the future, but at this point, it's done. And if you are dealing with a Scorpio, there is definitely conflict. Some people might need to take a breather, step back. Just everybody mind their words, that when we talk to each other, we do it kind enough to realize, would we want to hear that way? Okay? In other words, treat them as we would want to be treated. But it will come. It will cool off. And Cancer, somebody has a cup of love that they would like to share with you. And Cancers, I think it's time for you to take a big drink of your own cup of love there if you're a cross watcher. All right, Geminis, I love you to the moon and back. You're coming out strong. And I think you got some puppy love this Valentine's Day. Much love, much light, and namaste.